Hey y'all, here I am in the heart of Teepees, Texas. Check it out. Hey y'all, the weather is beautiful outside. It's been sunny and nice. It's warming up. The grass is getting green, and it's really time for me to get out in the garden and do some planting. I put a few tomato plants out and a bunch of seeds, and I'm gonna put a few more things out today. Some tomatoes and some beans. Those beans that I grew in the little toilet paper rolls, and those tomatoes that I grew from the seeds that I got out of the cherry tomatoes that I bought the pack of variety cherry tomatoes. The tomatoes did great. I just have loads of tomato plants. A few of them have gotten really long and leggy though. I guess they were really fast growing, and there's nothing wrong with them. They're just too long. They're too tall. And I really can't dig a deep enough hole to sink them down in. So I thought, oh, I'll lay them down on their side and show you how I don't need to show you anything. You know how it goes. If you've got tomato plants that are too long, you can lay them down on their side and they'll start to creep back up, and then you can plant them down that way, and you'll have a short tomato plant and a long set of roots. So that's what I did yesterday. I took the tomato plants out and laid them down. You want to see? All right. Here's a few tomato plants that got real tall. They're real healthy and green, but it's just too tall. The wind will whip them right over. So I'm going to use them in a little experiment and learn you all about geo or phototropism. I'm not sure which effect causes this, but put my happy rock down. Geotropism is our plants growing away from gravity, and phototropism are our plants growing towards light. So take your tomato plants, lay them down flat, and just dig a little hole so the pot can rest in it, and the plant will lay flush on the ground. Try to find a flat side. Now, either the sun or the reaction of gravity will have these tomato plants, after I untie this little stick here, will have these tomato plants start to grow up. And you can bury the stem, and all along the buried stem, you'll have new roots, and the short part will be growing straight up. Now here's the beans. These are the yellow wax beans. They seem to grow the best. I'm going to put them out first. All right, I'm going to plant them in the ground all around this bamboo teepee that I made. Now this is a teepee. It's not a wigwam. Now I've heard some folks call these things wigwams. They're teepees. I don't want to argue about it. It's just too tense. But they're teepees. And it's old bamboo. And you know how Dick Van Dyke feels about that. So I'm just going to stick these around the bamboo, and of course they're going to grow and grow and end up weighing a ton and probably break these bamboo poles. But until then, it'll be fun to watch them grow. Whoa, head rush. Whew. All right, just plant these last couple plants over here. And I think these are going to do great. Excited to have some yellow wax beans. Anything besides green beans. Green beans are hard to find, but when they're yellow or purple, they kind of stand out. And just for good measure, I'm going to throw a few more seeds down and add to the party. Okay, well, I'll water these in, and they'll just grow right up these poles and eventually snap them and lay back down on the ground. So if you can guess what date these poles will snap, please leave your guess in the comments below, and if you win, we'll decide what you win. The next day. Well, just feeding my little feathered friends. Come to think about it, it won't be long before the little hummingbirds start buzzing around. I better get my hummingbird feeder out and mix up some of that hummingbird juice. Oh, these seeds here. You do hummingbirds? I do. All right, let's go on down here and check out those tomatoes. It's a day later and see if the plants have started pointing up. Sure enough, they are. Here, check it out. See down the stem here, that little plant is pointing up towards the sun or pointing away from gravity. I don't know which way, or maybe both. But they did it. And I don't think I'm going to plant these guys right here. But can you see over this angle better? Yeah, the end of the plant is growing up. You just bury that whole length of stem. I'd pick the leaves off, and that would all become root area. And then the short part would just be the new tomato. Okay, well, I'll find some cool place to put those tomatoes. But it's neat to see how they perk up like that. Well, cool. Hey, thanks a lot for checking out this video. I appreciate each and every one of you. Kitty, don't do that. My cat was trying to scratch the chair I'm sitting on. He wants attention. So, hey, like I said, thanks for popping over. Have a great day. I hope you're having fun in your garden already. And I'll see you next time in the garden. Not you, though. You're not getting in the garden. No.